Season 4 of Warzone is here, and with it are some super fun looking new weapons including the C58, the MG82 and the OTS-9, which is coming mid-season. You probably want to try them out and give them the best chance you can, but to do that, you need to rank them up to a decent level first. I get that, which is why I made this video. There are two main ways of ranking up your weapon fast in Warzone. The first is to get loads of kills with it. Okay, great, cheers. You go off and fry some 40 bombs then. See ya. Alright, it's not that easy, obviously. If you do want to go down the kill routes though, head into Plunder where you spawn in with your loadout and you can respawn constantly. Then drop into densely populated areas of the map. These are usually new points of interest or the usual player favourites like Storage Town. Once you're in these areas, you can take your time and rack up quite a few kills. Just be sure to have Ghost on and stay off the radar as best you can. A little tip for you is that you can actually rank up your weapon before you even enter the game. If you're loading into a Plunder match, you can choose the loadout that you play the pre-game with, and the XP gained in the pre-game actually counts towards your weapon rank. It's a little sneaky, but it all helps. If you want that extra little bit of a helping hand, you can put on Stopping Power as your field upgrade, which you also get to choose in Plunder. Remember though that it does increase recoil slightly, so if you're using something a bit bouncy at distance already, maybe don't bother. Now, if you want a consistent method to ranking up your weapons in Warzone, we've got to be looking at completing a lot of contracts. If you're playing for a lot of kills, there's a chance you can have a bad game and seriously reduce your average XP per game, making the ranking up process much slower. Using contracts though, we can find some consistency. To do this, again, Plunder is best, but it can be done pretty successfully on Resurgence when playing Rebirth Island if you have a decent squad with you. I mean, even in standard Battle Royale it's possible, but you don't spawn in with your loadout, so it can be a little riskier. Contracts of course give you varying amounts of rank XP and weapon XP, as well as in-game cash for each one you complete. Recons, supply runs and scavengers give out 500 weapon XP for each one you complete, whilst bounties give out 750 XP. Most wanteds offer even more, although are significantly more difficult to complete, especially in Plunder when people are constantly respawning on you with their loadout. When you are completing these contracts, by the way, be sure to have the weapon out that you want to rank up when you do complete the contract, as this is the weapon that receives the weapon XP. Although recon and supply run contracts offer the least XP per completion, they can be completed much quicker than the others. Scavenger contracts are usually highly competed for, and in Plunder each box spawns hundreds of meters away, unlike in normal Battle Royale when they're actually usually quite close. So the best technique is to keep picking up recons and supply runs and use a vehicle, ideally a chopper since it has the best mobility of all, but any vehicle will do, especially with a trophy on it, to avoid people trying to spoil the party with RPGs or whatever. In fact, the new fast travel system with the red doors may be able to assist us with this as well. Ideally, this is best done with a squad of players that you know. You can all spread out across the map, keep picking up contracts and complete them even faster. If you don't have a squad, I advise to not fill the lobby, because if you die and your squad are off in Narnia somewhere, you're gonna spawn in just bad places, and they might pick up contracts you don't want as well. When in Plunder, be sure to keep a lookout for the overtime bonus, where all contract payouts are on a 1.5 times multiplier, i.e. you just get 50% more. So if you do a recon or supply run contract in this time, you'll get 750 XP per completion rather than the usual 500 XP. If there are limited time game modes like Warzone Rumble or something similar active, where you can still spawn in with your loadout, by all means give them a go as they keep the game interesting and offer something a bit different. I admit that driving around completing supply runs for a couple of hours isn't too fun. And all the techniques in this video can of course be moved along by double XP tokens. Don't save them up and end up using them on nothing like I sometimes tend to do. You get plenty given out through challenges in the Battle Pass, so just get them on and benefit from them sooner rather than later. Anyway, that's all from me for now. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to give it a like and subscribe if you haven't already for more Warzone videos, shorts and streams. Bye for now.